Good morning, Tracy here. I'm still in my pajamas, as you can see. And I'm not sure, but I have not even done my hair yet. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I haven't. But I did jump on here to see what Spirit has for us, so we're just going to jump in. Thank you, Spirit. I hope everyone's day is starting out well. We start off with desire. Something that we are desiring is also desiring us. It's like when we pull our arrow back and we shoot it in the air, if it is of God, it also desires us. And we'll just read and see what that is about. Desire. See what else. Anything else for the African Goddess Rising Oracle Spirit? This one. Worthiness wants to come back out. It's like what you desire desires you, and yes, you are worthy. You are worthy. It's like letting go of any part of you that thinks that you're not good enough, because you are. It's that gang Sarah again. It's that resistance. The resistance that we have for ourselves. It's like how we want something, but how we go about not ever getting it. And it's how we shoot ourselves in the foot. That's that resistance. Spirit says stay away from that. Concentrate on desire and worthiness. Concentrate on those. So let's pull a little tarot. See about this desire. First, let's read about this desire. In the quick of it, what it has to say. It says, dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it a noun. What you desire desires you. Does it flow from love? Does your desire flow from love, or does your desire flow from fear? Let it flow from love. Now let's pull some tarot. See what Spirit wants us to know about desire and our own worthiness. It's like we have to pay attention to our own desires, our own worthiness. This is what Spirit wants us to pay attention to. Our own desires. With the Star card. Dream big. Dream bigger than what you normally would. Your desire desires you. Six of Staffs. That's that victory card. What you were dreaming for, wishing for, wanting, hoping, praying for, it's on its way to you. All you ever had to do was just open up your mouth and ask. Become that leader. Adopt those leadership qualities. Go after what you desire. Go after what you desire. With the Page of Cups, right there. There's something that you want, and there may even be an offer coming in for you. But we all know that only if it is of God do we accept it. Because all offers are not offers that we should accept. Some offers are the ones we should say, I'm good. No, thank you. Let me go on away from that shit. Because I don't think I'm going to like the karma behind it. Some of the desires we have to leave, that's called a lust. It's not even called a love. So we have to get real with ourselves. And we have to think, first we have to know how to define love. What is love? Do you know? Some people don't. Some people think that they can just say the word and act any type of way that they want. But as long as they say, I love you, that's supposed to mean something. But it doesn't. It doesn't. The Chariot. It's time for you to move forward into your worthiness. Spirit is guiding you. And I think that you have that inkling that it's time for you to make a move too. But Spirit's had that inkling. Spirit has been trying to get you to see. See this big red ass flag? You see that big red flag? Spirit says it's time for you to really notice the red flags in your life and move away from them. Because red flags only bring pain. They don't bring joy. They don't bring satisfaction. It's time for you to move away. Sometimes we have to grow the fuck up. Could be that time. Could be that time. What else? Yeah. It's time to end the heartbreak. The heartbreak, the heartache, the disappointment, the upset, the unmet expectations. It's time to leave all of that. Staying is going to do a disservice. A big disservice. Spirit says, it's time to blow this joint. Because guess what? Judgment Day is coming. Judgment is here. You're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. If you're part of the problem, God's got a solution for that ass. If you're part of the problem, if you're part of the solution, bring that ass on. We need you in these streets. Because ain't nothing but the devil up in these streets. And we need warriors. We need people that aren't afraid to answer the phone, answer the call, strap on the suit, the superhero, spiritual suit, and get in these streets and fight. Fight, fight, fight. We got the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Coins. It's like you're keeping things to yourself. You're keeping how you really feel and what your true desires are to yourself. But you know that your true desires, what you really want, is going to bring you happiness. But you feel that it's time for you to keep that to yourself. And it could be even time, if you've been drinking, for you to stop drinking. It's time for you to stay to yourself. Because guess what? This tower, whatever tower it is, it's about to hit. Spirit said it's time to go. And when Spirit says it's time to go, we can't renegotiate. We just have to get our shit and keep it moving. Keep it moving, because look, he's about to put the end to this situation. An end to this situation. Find the beauty of yourself within. Find your worth, your worthiness with the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Find your worthiness. It's there. You have it. We all have it. None of us are born without it. Just like gifts. None of us are born without gifts. We all have them. It's just that sometimes people look at other people's gifts and say, I want those gifts instead of my own. Crazy. 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 We all have gifts. Let's see what the old Kipper has to say. Something about a main female coming out. What about this main female? What about? Let's talk about it, Spirit. Put it out there. Let me see it. Let me know. Let me talk about it. Let it flow. And something about a mature man. A main female and a mature man. Let's see. Something about some change. Change is happening between a main female and a mature man. Maybe somebody's moving. Maybe somebody's leaving, relocating, or something about that is just changing. Something is changing. Somebody's thinking about somebody else. Somebody can't get somebody else off their mind. What is it, Spirit? What is it about somebody's thoughts that they can't get them off their mind? They're thinking about somebody else. Somebody else they had a relationship with. And now that person is stuck in their thoughts. It's like if they were with someone else, that main female, it's almost like they don't want to be with that main female anymore. Because they want to change, they want to move. But with this person that they're thinking about, this one that they can't get off their mind, the one that they want to be with, the one that they truly love, they do want to write a message. They either want to write a message or they're going to receive a message. But I feel they want to write a message. They want to get some type of message through it. And maybe it's that message about someone realizing their desires, realizing their worthiness, and realizing their worthiness, they realize others' worthiness too. With the 777, that sudden wealth card. They had that realization after receiving a message. It's more like a spiritual realization because, see, this is an 11. And 11 is about spiritual awakening. And it's something about this privileged lady. Someone that they care for and love very much. That they're in despair about. Could have something to do with a child. A child and a main male. And something that died. Maybe a relationship that died. But there's a change. Someone can't get someone else out of their mind. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about a message. Sending a message. To talk about this change. To talk about these desires. to talk about this worthiness. I'm getting like someone finally gets it. They finally get it. Light bulb has gone off. This is that extra card in the deck. This is that source card. That's confirmation that someone finally gets it about this relationship, this Two of Cups relationship. Someone sees that this was ordained in the stars. This was before we even came here. God ordained this relationship. No one else. This was a gift from God. And someone fucked it up. And now they're having second thoughts. This main female, she ain't main no more. She may have dog mange, but she ain't the main female no more. Because now he's thinking about this Empress. That is who's on his mind. And that's all that's on his mind. That Empress. He's got something that he wants to say to her with the Knight of Swords. Someone has something that they want to communicate, they want to say, they want to talk about, they want to clear the air. They want to get it off their own chest. Now that they understand, now that they see, now that they understand, now that they've had that time to be alone, to shine their own light on themselves, what they got going on, who they are on the inside. Because they had nothing but time to look at who they were on the inside. And that's where the change came. That's when they started thinking about that other person. But the Lover's card. Their soulmate. The one sent here from God specifically to help them and for them to help. Not the one to play games with. Not the one to have the tomfoolery with. Not the ones to do the butt fuckery with. Not the ones to break their heart or to do this or to do that or make it your every fucking wish and desire to bring them down to some fucking sort of size that you feel that they don't feel. Not for that type of bullshit, but for you both to lift each other up. Spirit's saying it's been time with the Six of Swords for you to leave that bullshit ass way of life. I hear Spirit saying, I had to sit your ass down in a motherfucking time out away from everybody for you to see who the fuck you really are. And it ain't who the fuck you really think you are. Because as you see, God is in control. God is in control. He will take it all. He will give it to us and he will take it all. The things that we act like we don't like, we're not that impressed with, it's not that good. God says, you know what? Let me take that shit from you then. If it ain't all that. If you don't like it, let me take it from you and watch your ass fucking squirm. Then let's see how big you are. And this is the motherfucking truth. The Ace of Swords. So you don't have to appreciate what God's given to you. You don't even have to see what God's given to you. But you will recognize the motherfucker once God takes it away. You'll recognize that shit then. You'll be like, you know what? I was a motherfucking fool. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. God, please give it back. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I don't know. Please. The energy. Your energy. Where are you putting your energy? So it's time. Spirit says someone's been sitting here crying at night, thinking, worrying and they want to get a message out. They want to get a message out. It could be this King of Coins that wants to get a message out to that Queen of Coins that we saw earlier. But someone is not feeling right about a decision or some decisions that they made. And now they want to get some type of word, some type of message, some type of communication, some type of something. Because they got something to say now. Now they want to be serious. Now the games is done. Now they want to come with an apology. Now they finished playing the games. Now it ain't so funny anymore. Now the shit just ain't funny anymore when shit starts coming out. And now they want to bring an offer of love. After shit starts coming out. After someone has had more than they can handle. Then they want to come with an offer of love. Then they want to say, hey, let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it. After I've had some time to sit here and look at you and spy and see what you're doing and notice that you moving the fuck on without me and that the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, and that you sitting here creating shit, let's talk about it. I really didn't mean it. It was just a joke. I was just trying to see how tough you were. I was just trying to see how gangster your gangster was. Because if you wasn't gangster enough, I was going to have to gangster you some more because I wanted to make sure you was okay in these streets. But now that I know that you good, all that bullshit that I did, I ain't mean it. I was just kidding. It was just a joke. Why you so serious? I mean, I only just had a gun pointing in your face with the fucking motherfucker bloated. The gun jammed. It wasn't supposed to be for you anyway. Now they want to say, let's talk about it. When they see you by yourself, creating, doing your thing, knowing who you are, now they want to come up and say, oh, wait. It was time for me to have left that situation. But this person now is safe and secure. They're like in their own bubble. They're in their own bubble. They are safe, they're secure, and they're listening to spirit. Finally. They're finally taking that clue and using that discernment. Well, this was going to be a short... Oh, let me grab some of my cards from my little stack. Mix them up a little bit. And pick out a few before I holler back. All right, let's see what message that Spirit has for us this morning. Oh, there's two of them. All right, Spirit. All right, look at you. Okay. Oh, no. We're not getting ready to do the 22. Just one or two more. We're not getting ready to do the 22. One or two more. All right, so let's see what these are. Oh, no. What? These must want to come. All these don't want to come. All right, so we have pile of gold. It's like have a positive outlook on your life. Remember, what you desires you. And your worthiness. Remember about that worthiness. That's the one thing that you got going. And remember, you are a problem solver. You can manifest anything that you want. Remember, Spirit is moving things in your direction. Spirit is showed you the red flag and said, hey, it's time to move away from that direction. Remember, you are the problem solver. You figure out tough shit. You leave the easy shit for the low lives, the people that are down there that you have to bend down. And I'm not talking about as far as someone thinking they're up here and someone thinking they're down there. I'm talking about people on the 3D don't know who people on the 5D are. And so the people on the 3D look at the people on the 5D like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. But the people in the 5D are the ones that really have the power. And they're the ones that are really sitting up higher than the people in the 3D. So that's what I'm talking about. So I guess that's it. Just the two. Pile of gold and the problem solver. And what's this here? Oh, and we're going to leave with love lives here. Remember, what you desire desires you and your worthiness. Talk to you later.